Welcome to a standing Hatha class today. So don't worry if you've got any wrist issues or knee issues. We're going to be looking at the spine. So a nice class for everybody. You can have a block or a little cushion or even a couch, just in case you may need to lift the floor a little bit, but you might not even need it. So shall we get started? So the first thing we're going to do is focus on bending the spine sideways. So often when we think of spine mobility, we always think of, can you touch your toes and maybe a little back bend? But we've also got rotations and side bends, and all of the spine movements are very important. So that's what we're going to focus on today. So have your feet hip width apart, and just check that your kneecaps are under your hips. Now, if you find your balance is a little bit dodgy, you can have your feet a little bit wider. From here, start to lengthen your spine up towards the ceiling. And I want you to notice just where the balance is in your feet. So you can close your eyes if you want to bring yourself more inward, or just gaze on the wall opposite you. And just have a little rock from side to side. So see how the weight feels in both feet, and then come back to the middle and have a little rock forward and back. And just notice where you feel like you want to be more. Do you feel like you want to be more forward, or do you feel like you want to be more back? And then have little circles in one direction and little circles in another direction. That went a little bit wobbly on that side. And then just have these little circles going smaller and smaller and smaller. And what you'll find is hopefully you come to a fairly evenly balanced position in the feet. So not too much weight forward, not too much weight back, not too much weight left, and not too much weight right. So keeping those knees a little soft. Now, because I don't want the camera to be too far, I'm just going to show you the arms. Otherwise, if I have to have my camera far back, you won't see me because I've got really long arms. So we're going to do side bend. So we're going to be taking the right hand and you're going to pop it over the left wrist. Okay, and then we're also going to switch to the other side. So the right hand holds the left wrist. So from here, take a deep breath in and just reach your arms up to the ceiling. Take the right hand, grab hold of the left wrist, and just hold it there. So just let the shoulders get used to that for a moment. Remember to keep those knees soft. Hug the tummy in just to start activating the core. Now breathe in. Can you grow a little taller? And then think of trying to help that left arm up and over as you take it into a little side bend. So what you're trying not to do is just hang out of the hips. So come back to that evenly balanced weight in the feet. You're trying to keep that weight evenly balanced. Now you've got more weight moving into the right, so you might feel the right side does get a little heavier, but be aware you don't just come off of that left foot. Now I'm going to turn side on. The other thing you want to notice is your body maybe having a little twist as well. So these are really great to do against a wall, as it will give you that feedback if any part of the shoulder or head is moving away from the wall. And then breathe in as you come back up, just release your arms down, have a shoulder roll. Come back to that balance in your feet again, hot flush. So just find the balance, make sure you're evenly balanced. Breathing in, take the hands up to the ceiling. Now left hand is going to hold the right hand. Just let that shoulder get used to it there. Grow nice and tall. Take a breath in as you help your right arm a little higher, and then take it over into that little side bend. So I want you to keep your hands there. I'm going to drop my hands just so I can demonstrate with them. What you're trying not to do with the hips is move the hips as well. We really want to focus on keeping those hips completely forward. So if you think of what a spine looks like, so it's only the spine leaning over. Check the head and the right shoulders not leaning forward. And then breathe in, bring the hands back up, exhale down. Let's have a couple of shoulder rolls. We'll do that again. So find the balance, make sure your feet are evenly balanced. Breathing in, hands come up. Right hand holds the left, lift it up, take it over into the side bend. You might go a little further this time and hold it there. Now as you inhale, I want you to think of lengthening more into that bend towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, hug the tummy in maybe a little deeper. And just pay attention. How does it feel in your shoulders? How does it feel in your back? Especially this shoulder. You don't want to pull it out. If it feels uncomfortable, then just hold it there. Take another breath into the left side of your body. And then bring yourself back up again. Release the arms down. Have a shoulder roll. Inhale, hands come up to the ceiling. Left hand holds the right hand. Lift in the arm, take it into that side bend. So I can always feel my body wants to do that. So inhale as you lengthen and exhale, deepen. Breathing in and exhale. Trying to keep the weight in the feet evenly balanced. Good. Bring the hands back up to the ceiling and bring your hands down to the side. So I'm just going to turn side on for the next one, but we're staying in the same position. So coming into roll down. So we're going to work on flexion of the spine now. So inhale. Send your chin back as though you're trying to push your head against an imaginary wall. Take the chin down to the throat. Just have that lovely stretch down your neck. Remember, the knees are a little soft. And now start to roll down. Now, if you have sciatica, you may get to the point where you can't go anymore. It's too painful. If the pain increases, just see if that pain carries on for 10 seconds. Can take about 10 seconds for that pain to then reduce. But if it doesn't reduce, just come a little higher. Otherwise, for everybody else, just go down. I want to say as far as is comfortable, but we don't really want to be comfortable. We want to have a little bit of this nice stress on the body. So maybe you're feeling in the back of the legs or your back. But keeping those knees bent, just let your body hang down. So my hands can touch the floor. If your hands don't touch the floor, then this is where you can put your hands on a chair or a couch, just to give you a little bit of support, and relax your head down. Just holding it there for a moment. So all we're doing is allowing the tissues in the back of the legs, over your glutes, into your lower back, just to release. Thinking of the fascia now, or the connective tissues of the body. Now inhale. As you exhale, keep that chin tucked in, but hug your tummy in as you start to roll yourself up. Now my knees are still soft, keeping those legs active. Once you come up, have a nice big shoulder roll. Oh, I love these. And off we go again. So breathe in, chin tuck, roll yourself down, so hug the tummy in. So when you hug your tummy in, we're supporting the spine, okay? So we want the muscles to do the work rather than just hinging off the bones of your spine. Once you come down, hands to the floor or blocks. So see how it feels in your legs. Maybe you want to go a little straighter, but just be mindful of locking the legs out and just hanging, because there's nothing going on with the muscles then, okay? So that's why I like to have, even if you are quite flexible, having those knees soft is going to make your muscles engage. So breathe in. Exhale, can you go a little deeper, just increasing that discomfort in the back of the legs or your back. Remember, no pain. Stay there for another breath. Inhale at the bottom, and as you exhale, nice and slowly, keep that chin tucked in. Now really hug your tummy in and imagine each of the vertebrae in your back, you're bringing up against a wall one at a time. The chin is the last thing to come up, and have a shoulder roll. Good. So I'm going to take you to cactus arms and we'll combine them both. So I want you to breathe in as you take your hands up. The arms are going to come out to the side. So if you think of what a cactus looks like in the desert. And then from there, you're going to squeeze your bum and pull the elbows back and lift the heart. So this is not about doing that, okay? Because you can hear in my voice, it doesn't sound good. You don't want to hurt your lower backs or hinge from that part of the spine. Most people need upper back extension, so to stop the round shoulders. So I want you to try and, when you squeeze your bum, just anchor the hips there. They might go a little bit forward, that's fine, but you're just trying not to do that kind of horrible stuff. So taking the hands there, squeeze your bum, and now think of your collarbones lifting up and try and bring your shoulder blades together. Now your gaze, I like to have the gaze where your ceiling and your more wall meet, because I don't like to throw the head back. But see, maybe if it feels comfortable for your neck, you can take it back. And then bring your hands back up towards the ceiling and release it down. Let's do one more. So breathing in, give your bum a squeeze on your legs, send the hips a little bit forward, take the arms down to the side into a cactus, draw the shoulder blades together, and now lift your collarbones. So you're almost trying to think of lifting the rib cage up and back. Eyes can be to the wall in front of you or towards the ceiling. Inhale. Bring the hands back up again and release your arms down. We're going to combine the roll down, so breathe in the forward bend. As you exhale, chin to the throat, hug the tummy in, knees are soft, and floating yourself down, one vertebra at a time. When you get to the bottom, just enjoy that stretch after that cactus. Inhale at the bottom, exhale as you roll up, one vertebra at a time, keeping those knees gentle. As you come up, breathing in, taking the hands up to the ceiling, give the bum a squeeze, and as you exhale, dropping those elbows down and then back, gazing up. So make sure that you're squeezing your bum because it's supporting the lower back. Lift your collarbones. Breathing in, hands come back up to the top, and then taking the hands down towards your side. Staying there, inhale. Chin goes back to throat. And this is a lovely little routine that you can do in the mornings or in the evenings when you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, rolling up. Trying to keep that chin tucked in as much as you can. Once you're standing nice and tall, inhale, hands up to the ceiling. Start to give that bum a squeeze, anchor the pelvis. Elbows come to the side. Now draw the elbows together, slide the shoulders down the back, send your collarbones up. Gaze into the ceiling or to where the wall and the ceiling meet. Good. So this should be very active here, and your bum should be very active. Breathing in, hands come up. Exhale, relaxing them down. Inhale. Last roll down, chin to chest. Pull the belly button in, keep those knees soft. And once you come to the bottom, just holding it there. Now really allow your legs to bend even more. Lock your elbows together and just a little bit of ragdoll. So just have a little gentle nodding of the body left to right. Try not to move the hips. Just releasing after those little back bends. Relaxing the arms down, take a breath in, and as you exhale, roll yourself up. One vertebra at a time. And once you come up, shoulder roll. So I hope you enjoyed that little spine routine. Like I said, you could do this in the morning. Maybe you've got a 10-minute lunch break or tea break. You can quickly do that. So good just to get that body moving. The roll downs are juicy for the back. I do enjoy them. So that is class today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, guys. Bye.